Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world you're in. This is Jonathan Satovsky of Satovsky Asset Management. And on this episode of Seeking Wisdom, Wealth, and Wellness, I want to talk about Jean-Marie Eveillard, someone of great wisdom, who I happened to stumble upon notes from 10 years ago in 2012. And what's interesting is he had described his view of Wall Street as being a vast promotion machine or a den of thieves. And it struck me real heavy because I was feeling that, but I never heard anyone articulate it quite this way, because I started in the business of trying to help people with money since 1993. So I was close to 20 years into a business and was disgusted by many of the people that I was surrounded by. But I didn't want to hold on to anger. I wanted to hold on to hope. So he had formulated a couple of general themes, central themes to long-term success. Number one, humility. Remember, the future is always uncertain. Number two, caution. Prepare for good and bad times. And remember to always have a cushion and the importance of having a margin of safety. And three, order. Sometimes mistakes are going to be made. So you have to sort of be mindful about starting and ending with your balance sheet. And having, an understanding of the value of a good security and a good business and a good process and continual improvement. And then lastly, to spend half your time thinking and reading. Now, 10 out of 10, back in the day, 10 out of 10 value investors had done extraordinarily well, but most people don't do it because it requires an immense amount of patience. And it also is such a situation that stepping back and being out of sync with people for long stretches of time is extraordinarily emotionally difficult. So I just share this wisdom with you, as we're going to try to use some of these principles over the decades to come to be able to help people from multiple generations seek their own wisdom, wealth, and wellness through humility, caution, and order. Have a great day.